Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring her on the clouds to rain up my parade. Good afternoon. Look, be a lady tonight. Look, be a lady tonight. Do 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 do. Lucky every day, do do. Yeah, I know, I'm just waiting for people, aren't I? Yeah, no, they'll be here soon. Look, see, they're coming in now, aren't they? Look. Hello, sweepstakes. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah. I've got a decaf coffee, so hopefully I don't stay up late tonight. Hello, hot latte. Hello, fuzzy bunny. Welcome in, both of you. Welcome in, sweepstakes, if I didn't say it already. How are we all doing? What up, G? Welcome in. You having a bad day? Well, hopefully we can cheer you up. Hello, Venus. Hello, Sue. Welcome in. Good to see you both. What a delightful Saturday it is. Good morning, Mrs. Chester. Welcome in. I'm getting ready with my coffee and been to the gym at 6 a.m. already. Nice. Now a shower and groceries. Very good. Your preparedness is wonderful. I've still got some groceries left over this week, so I don't think I need to go anywhere until after the weekend, really. Um, yeah, and I've been out walking every single day, which is fantastic. I've had some like relaxing time to myself. So I've been yeah, just walking and doing fun things, really. Hello, Patsy. Welcome in. Good to see you. You just made a breakfast wrap. Oh, very nice. What's in it? Had family all week up and now the other side of my family coming for a barbecue tomorrow. Sounds very busy, hot latte. Very busy. Hopefully you're not too worn out from it. So yeah, I've had a pretty good week, I would say. I had my acting class yesterday, and we did like character acting yesterday. Hello, Saudi Food in English. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Um, yeah, so we did like something that's called efforts. So it's not like voice lines. It's like grunts and running and climbing sounds and things like that. So we had to pick our imaginary weapon and use it and make the effort sound to go along with it, which I thought was really interesting. And I had my singing class on Thursday as well, and that went really well. Um, we're working more we're working more on technique now. So what we focused on the larynx, and to make the same note sound different. So if you sing from the larynx below like this, it'll sound different from the larynx up high like this. That kind of thing. So yeah, it's all going ever so well, I must say. Blood sugar this morning was 5.6. The weather was perfect for walking today as well. It was 21 degrees. Humidity was about 85%, but there was a really nice cool breeze. So I didn't notice the humidity as much as I normally would if it was a bit hotter. So yeah, Hello, Donna's Crafty Creations. Welcome in. Good to see you. You plan on walking into town to Waitrose and getting some steps. Lovely. Hope you get some essential foie gras. Yeah, it's very humid soon. I think the coming few days it's going to cool down a lot more because when I went out yesterday, I believe it was like 30, something like that. And I was out in the midday sun because, as you know, Mad Dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Um, yeah. So, oof, yeah, the back of my neck is kind of prickly after yesterday because obviously I went to have a haircut, so I had it razored at the back, and as soon as I went outside, obviously the sun must have caught the exposed skin. You know, it's not very nice. No donut. No, no, no. Do not get any donuts. Sometimes I do think, oh yeah, I love a donut, but donuts literally have no nutritional value, really, do they? They're just basically just a load of plop. So I'm not that bothered about not that bothered about them anymore. But yeah, like I said in the video this morning, I appreciate the people that have been sticking around for my videos about other things. Because honestly, it's you know, YouTube is my hobby. It's something that I want to enjoy, and um, doing constant foodie content isn't exactly my idea of grand time. Um, so that's why I'm doing like other such things to kind of go along with it, you know. Oh, lovely. Never too hot for coffee, in my opinion. I know I sound mad, but I do love a nice bit of coffee. And as I say, it's decaf anyway, so sorry, sorry. But yes, I hope everyone's doing wonderfully today. Um, I did feel a bit of a twinge in my hamstring as I was walking, in my right hamstring, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think I just need to stretch a bit more before I go out for walks. And also, when you caffeinate, make sure you hydrate as well. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to ask me any questions, feel free to do so. Yeah, I'm just here to hang out for a bit. Um, that Anne Boleyn stuff's a bit odd, isn't it? I think I just feel angry when I watch foodie stuff anyway, so I think you made a good decision. Yeah, I mean, you know, just the way I want to roll in it. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm very well, thank you. So yeah, the Anne Boleyn Reed stuff, that's a bit odd, isn't it? It's like she had multiple different women on go. Mad. You went to see Deadpool and Wolverine last night. Oh, that was good, was it? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, my barber said he watched that too. He enjoyed himself. Also, I have had the same barber since I've been living here like for over a year, and he's noticed the weight loss, which is, you know, fantastic. And obviously he's in a really good position to see it more visibly because I'll only see him like 3 to 4 times a year maybe. So yeah, made me feel really nice. Hello Susan, welcome in, good to see you. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, he loves it. He'll be here, he'll be in the chat soon, he's just getting ready. Can I weigh in on my thoughts regarding foodie doing the elevator and going out alone? I know she didn't go far, but what if she experienced a medical emergency? Well, I mean, the thing is, if she was completely on her own and she experienced the medical emergency in her flat, then actually she wouldn't have been found until Salah got back. So for her to have the medical emergency outside when there were people around actually actually might have been better for her, surprisingly. I know that's hard to fathom, but you could see people at the shop outside and there were people around. So perhaps maybe she might have been better off, really. Foodie went out all by herself. Hello, Isaac. Welcome in. Good to see you. Survived another week. Aye, definitely. Is my boyfriend still in the makeup trailer? What? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, 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 he is. He needs to frip himself up. All by myself. Do you want to be? Yeah. Um, so I did see other snippets of the live as well when she did her kung fu kick, Bloody E Honda over here, Chun Li. Bloody hellfire. It was yeah, good lord. She looked like a toffee. No, Miss Conley, she had, well, it might be impending considering how she looked, but we were just ruminating. Aldo, hello Dom, welcome in, good to see you. I look great, thank you, that's very kind. Everybody's been really complimentary about how I look with the new haircut and stuff. Although I deleted the comment, but you know the pictures I put up of me, one of me in 2011 and the other one of me this year. Somebody said that I was the male foodie beauty because they were assuming that I used filters in both of those photos, I guess. And no, they're not filtered. I just looked dashingly handsome when I was younger. I'm trying to give up food. It's not good for my mental health. Yeah, I understand that. That's why I'm trying to kind of keep away from it. Kind of doing like the non-food based material, basically. But yeah, like I say, she jumped on her sofa again. She's got sciatica, by the way, guys. So she jumped on her sofa again because, as we all know, jumping on a trampoline cures your sciatica. Must be confirmed. Any doctors in the house? And yeah, she jumped about and did a sweet shin music because that's about as high as she could get her leg. You love my case cooking reacts. Thank you. Unfortunately, I might not do any more because she is a fervent copyright striker, so I'll have to play it by ear, unfortunately. Can't watch junk food episodes on anyone anymore. You start craving shit. Yeah, that's fair. Foodie, yeah, Foodie is definitely a cautionary tale. 90% more handsome than everyone on YouTube. Oh, yes. Think only PewDiePie is more handsome than me. Hello, Claire. Welcome in. Good to see you. Um, Foodie used the elevator, yet she said she has a phobia of elevators. Yeah, I know. Julia is the prettiest around, yes. Hello, Silent Left Hand. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. And best voice. All right. Calm down, everyone. I'm not here to fish for compliments, but thank you all the same. I really do appreciate it. I do get embarrassed. That's why I don't comment on. I try to not comment on things where I show like my new haircut and stuff because I get embarrassed. Love your poetry. Thank you, Deborah. Hello, T. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good morning. What was I saying? Yeah, so Foodie had a cheese sandwich. She had noodles and broccoli. She had coffee and stuff like that. So, yeah, OMAD's going really well for her. Yes. Now, I mean, back in the day, oof, a crisp sandwich would go down a treat. I'll tell you that. And a baguette, ooh, cheese baguette, ooh, mature cheddar cheese. Ooh. Do you like the Pet Shop Boys? Yeah, I don't mind the Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, more like their early stuff, so the 80s stuff. I'm not amazingly fond of like of their later albums, really. Bring the tea in the best way. Well, thank you very much. You're having a key lime smoothie for lunch. Oh, lovely. I don't tend to have much things with lime in. I'm more of a lemon kind of guy. Like lemon meringue pie. Yeah. Lemon pepper chicken. Very nice. Very nice. I just had a toasted sandwich. Toasted ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. Nothing special. Oh yes, Sue, gyozas are lovely. I do like the vegetable gyozas. I wouldn't mind knowing how to make those actually. I think they'd be pretty nice to make your own from fresh. Lemon, lime, almond milk, coconut milk, spinach, frozen banana, and raw oats. Nice. Sounds good. I try to steer clear of drinking my calories personally, but it does sound good. Flax and flax seeds. Very nice. Delicious. Oh, that's a lot of fibre in there. But you need a bit of essential roughage for the old tummy tum tum tum. Do you know what I mean? Ah, I've got my fan on. Hopefully you can't hear it. Because I need it on. It's still really warm. Oh yes, you had COVID, didn't you? You're over that now, then I assume. Tea and toast is nice though. You had porridge for breakfast with low sugar marmalade. Lunch was ham, mushroom, and cream cheese omelette. Oh, that sounds nice. Feel much better? Good, good. As hot as yesterday. Well, I was saying before you came in, love, that when I went out for a walk, it was only 21 degrees. And I was absolutely loving it outside. There was a cool breeze. The temperature was lovely. I was just out in my shorts and t-shirt. I have a crush on Brussels sprouts and have them every day. Yeah, I have Brussels sprouts most days actually. So I'm right there with you. Um, yeah, if I can't have Brussels sprouts, then I tend to go for broccoli. I tried a different supermarket this week instead of Aldi. I tried Morrison's because I was kind of getting sick of the. I know I said this last week, didn't I? Like the poor quality of the chicken in Aldi, and the Morrison's quality has been a lot better. So might stick with Morrison's even if it is a little bit more expensive. How was my week? My week has been very well, thank you, Isaac. Very nice. I had my voice acting, my singing class. Yeah, it's been really good. Honestly, I don't think there's anything to complain about. Um, just like after the whole like watching foodie for ages, eating, stuffing her face, it was like I did have a couple of like I wouldn't say like depressed days, but they were like I was a bit lower. I was a bit lower than normal. But I picked myself up out of it with a good walk and some and some nice TLC. You know, had a nice warm bath and everything. Hello, Blonde Shadow. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'll be serving belly pork slices with chili honey tea. I make coleslaw and also mushrooms and tomato and garlic sauce. Well, that sounds lovely. Sounds delightful. What time are we all coming round? But yeah, with the Amber Lynn Reid thing, I am kind of in like a state of confusion with it all because she was talking to Tommy, right? And was she talking to Erica at the same time? And then was she waiting for Tommy's missus to pass away so she could swoop in for the rebound? Ooh, it's so odd, isn't it? Lesbians at it again. Oh dear. It's all very odd, isn't it? No, it's not worth it. Like, uh, if I because I noticed myself eating more, right? And I didn't want to be in that danger zone where I would be putting on weight and turning into turning into everything I ever hated. A lol cow, you know. Just saw a preview on the Anne Boleyn video. Apparently she's staying with Tommy. Oh yeah, that's right. They've not broken up in the end. Yes, apparently so. 8 p.m. Lovely. Well, that does sound lovely, Deborah, I must say. Hello, Super Yellow Banana. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Watching whilst hanging out with the love of my life. Very nice. She wagged her tail a bit though. Well, that's a good sign, I would say. I know. Zebs would keep me in check. Zebs would keep me in check the whole time. Ooh, I got up at I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. So been a bit of a long day, but you know, I'm all right. I'm all right, I think. So it might have to be a short stream today. Watching from New Zealand at 2 a.m. Well, lovely to have you. It's amazing. Like it's amazing that we get people from all over the world watching. Honestly, New Zealand, Manchester, Kuwait. But I hope you're doing well, Shelley. Lovely to see you. Hello, Monk Chip. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I I just find Amberlin really annoying, and I know a lot of other people do. Um, so that's why I don't really cover her videos. I just enjoy watching the drama from other channels, you know. 7:23 a.m. here. Oh, you're about to go to bed. Oh, okay. Well, you know, don't let it stop you. If you need to sleep, have a sleep. Hello, Unicorn Farts. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, Pixie Dragon. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hope you enjoy your shopping. ALR's upspeak voice makes you irrationally annoyed. Yeah, yeah. I completely understand that. And she has kind of she has like a vocal fry as well, doesn't she? What industry did I used to work in? Well, I used to work in education, and I used to work in well, what would you call it? Like transport, taxis. They are the two. main industries that I worked in my adult life. But I was going to do my postgrad in education, but I decided to not do it in the end. Firstly, because COVID hit, and secondly, I was incredibly ill with depression, so I wouldn't have stood a chance as a teacher, to be honest with you. But I gave it my best shot. So, whose stunning visage am I seeing on this screen? Well, it's mine, darling. Mine. Welcome in, Lilith. Good to see you. I must say, when I went out for my walk, there were a ton of animals knocking about, and not just dogs. There were cats as well. There were some squirrels. There were lots of birds. Swans on the river as well. Absolutely delightful. I do love seeing the squirrels because for some reason the ones around here they they seem to just be brazen and they'll just stand there until you're right next to them. I look fabulous. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. You don't watch ALR, just reactions. Yeah, exactly. It is, Shelley. It is indeed. Ambi's a 13-year-old trapped in a 30-year-old, yeah, an obese 30-year-old body, exactly. What's your least favourite Chantal voice? Yeah, it's the one when she used, like, the cat one. I just don't like, well, her voice is annoying most of the time anyway. Oh, you don't have squirrels in New Zealand? I didn't know that. It's mostly grey squirrels. It's mostly grey squirrels here. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. That's why I don't cover her stuff. I'm not really that bothered when it comes down to it. That's why I wanna um look for different things, just to, give myself something different, something fresh, which is why I was doing like British TikTokers and all that. Oh dear, Donna, you don't want to say that. What subjects would you have liked to teach? Well, I taught English, but I was an assistant doing functional skills, which is like it's an alternative for adults instead of like a maths qualification or an English qualification. And I really enjoyed that um, because I was able to talk to a lot of different people from around the world. Um, so there were obviously people from the UK that were trying to get their qualification, people from Brazil, people from Russia, people from all over Europe, and it was just really lovely to talk to them and to just see what they wanted to do in their life basically. So yeah, I definitely do that. You love the what I eat in a day? Yeah, I like them too. Don't want to give them the views either. Exactly. I don't want to do that. But yeah, yeah. I just don't think I would have. I don't think I'd have been able to have coped with the workload as a teacher unless I was like a substitute teacher. Which then, what control do you have when you're a substitute teacher? Great big boggle. That's what. um, I guess with adults it would be a lot easier. You love the microphone. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I am qualified to teach anyway, because I do have a an adult teaching qualification, which is separate to the PGCE. So if I wanted to go back to teaching, I could feasibly, but I don't want to. I loved when we had a substitute teacher in for the day. We just watched movies. Yeah, they didn't exactly do much. Oof, I don't know why. I just don't like wearing my watch today. I think it's because I'm a bit of a sweaty Betty right now, and yeah, oof. That's the thing. I need to learn to take my watch off after I do my walks. Because I only use this watch to track my steps. And when I'm at home, I don't really take that into consideration because I just take into consideration the extra steps that I do um, when I'm out. And I did about 4,500 today, 4,497 on my walk today. So, very good, very good. Was there ever a book you started that you couldn't finish? Yeah. Um, is I'm it was War and Peace, I think. War and Peace and Crime and Punishment, to be honest. Tolstoy and Dostoevsky. Yeah, I just couldn't. Too big. Too many pages. Welcome in, Deborah. Lovely to see you. Don't worry about being late. It's absolutely fine. We used to make up absent students when the teacher was taking roll call. Classic. I love my Garmin Vivo 3. Um, this is just a cheap knockoff that I got from Amazon. It was like 15 quid. It does its job, I guess. It's bloody cold at the minute. Oh yes, it's winter in New Zealand, isn't it? Hello, Mrs. Mellon. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. You're too kind. Thank you so much. Again, I appreciate all the compliments, but I'm very bad at taking them. You can't finish any James Joyce. Well, we did Ulysses at university, and I didn't really like it because he was basically Salah in the 1920s. He just loved poo, and I just couldn't get that out of my mind. And plus, when you're reading Ulysses, right, you need a handbook to read it. I don't want to read a second book to read the first one, you know? I look cute now. Now I've weed whacked that hair back a little. Yeah, I do scrub up quite well, to be fair. Um, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just I leave it too long between haircuts. Like I think the recommended time's like 6 weeks, isn't it? Um, but I think between the last two cuts, I think it was like 3 months, I think. I can't remember. Did I get my hair cut in May? I want to say May. May be not. Hello from London. London calling to the faraway towns. Hello, Annika. Welcome in. Good to see you. What degree did I do? I did creative writing. I know it's useless. Did I ever cut my own hair in lockdown? No, I didn't. I actually just let it grow. I ended up with long hair. How did me and my boyfriend meet? We met via a gaming group on Facebook. I just don't see how anyone could be intrigued or delighted by poo. You'd be surprised. You love to read on the train or bus, but you always miss your stops. Oh, no, no. Can't be doing that, dear. Yeah, Zeb slid into my DMs. So, yeah. And thus, it happened. But yeah, when it came to lockdown, yeah, I didn't cut my hair at all. Not at all. Welcome in, Julia. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. What is up? What is up? Yes. Um, and I got a piano today, not like a massive piano, just like a keyboard. Because I used to learn the keyboard when I was younger, and I want to take it up again, basically. And maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll write my own songs eventually. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We're not the same age, no, Deborah. He's younger than I am. I'm older. I'm only obsessive with bunny poo. Well, yes, I think, a key indicator of anybody's or anything's health is, to check their poo, basically. You're reading Jane Austen for the first time. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't think I've read much Jane Austen. I read oh, what's it called? Well, I've read Wuthering Heights, but that's one of the Bronte sisters, isn't it? Since about age 10, my hair's been cut 5 times. Oh, wow. You just let it grow out for that long, eh? Do I have any sort of relationship with your parents? No, I do not. Just don't collab with Salah. No, dear. I have no danger of that. You did a creative writing workshop at Jane Austen's house once. I'd love to visit places like that. That sounds amazing. I bet it gave you like a real sense of inspiration, you know? Hello, Skylar. Welcome in. Love to see you. 36 inches was the longest cut, and it was donated to Cancer Wigs for Kids. Oh, that's amazing, Debbie. You did it for a worthwhile cause. That's wonderful. Oh, I know. There are a wonderful number of people, a certain number of people that love to, give their hair away to charitable causes. And I think that's lovely. Are you planning on a rescue visit to Kuwait to get a certain cat? I would love to, but it would be a bit odd. um, it's too hot for me to go there. Far too hot, darling. Do I have brothers or sisters? I do, yes. I have 2 brothers, 3 sisters. What was his name? I went to John Bunyan's house. He's the guy who wrote Amazing Grace. Um, I did a day there looking at the archives basically. Um, and his house is like uh, where is it? Like Bedfordshire, I guess. I don't, Deborah. No, nope. I'm a bit of a black sheep, to be honest with you. So And that's just how it is. But that's just life, innit? You know, these things happen. They certainly do, Shirley, and I've certainly had my share of fun over the years. Bit too much fun, I think. Foodie accidentally referred to Solar as her boyfriend, then corrected herself to husband. When was that? A cute black sheep. Thank you. My father's family come from Naples. What's your Italian heritage? They're from just down the road in Calabria. Like it's one of the tiny villages on the shin of Italy. So yeah, my family are Calabrese. Foodie's most recent live stream. I didn't really I didn't watch it all. So uh-oh. Foodie done a whoopsie. I mean, let's face it. When you lie a lot, you need to have a really good memory. And obviously, with the amount of fat in Foodie's brain, she can't keep track of her lies anymore. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if eventually the whole truth came out because you know she had so much foie gras. John Bun John, I think it's this. Have I been to Italy? Well, I've had the opportunity to go, but because my nan wasn't well, we didn't go in the end. So, uh, yeah, maybe we can. I would love to see where my nan lived one day. Um, I don't know. I don't know how much flights are, but yeah, hopefully one day. It was just I don't know. I don't know how I would deal with it. Seeing where my nan lived as a child. I think it would be very interesting because she did used to tell me about her. She used to tell me about her time in Italy as a child. Um, and she was there in the at the tail end of World War Two. And she'd talk about going to school and picking oranges on the way to school. You know, things like that. Catching the priest kissing a lady. Things like that. I can speak a little bit of Italian, but not very much. Can't handle watching her around Berlin anymore. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Debbie. I completely understand. I'm glad I'm your YouTube big sister. Thank you so much, Patty. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Do I drive? I have a license, but I can't afford a car. Simple as that. Go to Italy if you can. It's a special place. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I do want to go. Um, but it's like um necessary funds, really. I'm sure one day. One day. Italian nonnas are the cutest, but they force too much food on you. Manja, manja. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely the case. Yeah. I do miss it though, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Um, you know, the food and the the hugs and stuff, and it's you know, it's something I'm always gonna miss. And I think anybody that's lost a parent or a parental figure um would know what it's like to miss the hugs that you used to get. Betty Spaghetti, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's very kind of you. I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't have the money in order for you to all facilitate chats and stuff. I'm just saying it because it's the truth. So please don't feel obliged to give me anything. That's the last thing I want. Um, Parking is usually terrible. Yeah, in England it's awful. Yeah. My nan's was my maternal grandmother. So yeah, didn't think I'd be getting emotion this early on in the stream, but hey ho. Oh, just one of those things, isn't it? I hope you guys are enjoying the ring light I bought, by the way. I think it's working very well actually, I would say. Don't you think? I'm coming through a lot clearer on the videos now, I reckon. Hello, somebody's problem. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Oh, it's okay, Deborah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anywhere else in Europe take your fancy for a visit? Well, yeah. Reykjavik, um, Norway, any like Scandinavian place. So Iceland, Norway, Finland, Sweden, Denmark. Um, I'd like to go to Portugal. Um, I'm also quite interested to see what Croatia's like. So I've heard that's a really up and coming travel destination. You can see me much clearer now. That's good. Oh, that's really sweet too. I'm sorry for your loss. Best avoid Barcelona. I've heard that Spain is kind of lashing out against tourists at the moment. Maybe I'll do a travel vlog. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that at all. I mean, we were supposed to go to Greece because we were given a trip to Greece as an anniversary present. But obviously, with dog not being well, we've had to postpone it until further notice, basically. What am I cooking for tea? For my tea, I think it's chicken breast, jacket potatoes, and vegetables. Because I've got one tray of chicken left that goes off today, so I'll have to use it, won't I? Hello, Natural Ginger. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. You're heading to Tunisia in 2 weeks. Sounds lovely. Definitely go to Iceland. Yeah, I'd love to see. I'd love to go um, I'd love to go whale and dolphin spotting in Iceland because apparently they have a lot of those in the waters. Croatia's beautiful. Yeah, I've heard. That's why I'm interested in having a look. Um, because like the whole of the coastline is on the Aegean. I think it's the Aegean side. It's the Ionian on that side. I'm saying that side. On the French side. And then the Croatian side's the Aegean, right? Hugh Edwards' fall from grace is shocking, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? Very odd. You've always wanted to see the auroras. Oh, the aurora borealis. Yeah, we had them. We had them in the UK a couple of months ago. Vancouver is awesome for whale watching, is it? I didn't know it was on the coast. Yeah, no worries, dog. Zagreb is lovely to wander around. Well, I definitely want Croatia on the list, so yeah, I will definitely keep that in mind, Banana. Thank you. And now I can walk further. I might be able to actually have chances to just just have a wander around foreign cities. Can't wait to get back to Canada for the auroras. They are a marvelous sight, aren't they? Croatia's on your list too. Yeah, like I say, it's definitely getting more and more popular as a destination, isn't it? Good morning, Ruby. Lovely to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday afternoon. Absolutely wonderful to have you all here. I must say, marvelous. Um, yeah, tonight is just going to be a chill one for me. Did I get to see them? Yeah, they um they were they were visible. So I live out in the countryside pretty much, so I don't get as much light pollution. When I used to live in the cities, we'd hear birds tweeting at 3 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, because I lived in London, so the light pollution was going to be immense. And yeah, you'd hear birds like all day and all night because they were so confused, the poor things. So, but yeah, I've come to appreciate the quietness of the countryside more and more as I get older. Very warm where you are. Eating a watermelon ice lolly, lovely. I've been very fond of the mini twister ice lollies. Lovely stuff. And they're only 39 calories a lolly, which is even better. And they don't spike my blood sugar, so it's even better. Welcome back, love. Hope you're alright. Yeah, I had my dinner a couple of days ago, and then I had the twister lolly, and then 2 hours later, I checked my blood sugar and it was 5.3. So, really good. Twisters are delish, yes. I wouldn't have like a massive one, but the mini twisters are really, really satisfying. So, worth a go. Croatian language is mind-bendingly difficult, though, is it? I don't really know much about it. Well, yeah, I guess because like Croatia is called Hrvatska in Croatian, isn't it? Which is completely different. So, yeah, I guess you're right there. There's a whole cave in Thailand devoted to the phallus on Krabi Beach that has always piqued your interest. Would have loved for Foodie to visit while she was there. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't think she'd know what to do, but yeah, she'd just go hee hee and talk about it for the rest of her life. Lemonade lollies are delicious. Yeah, have you tried the R. White's lemonade lollies? They're really nice. I'm a secret lemonade drinker. That's a nice British reference for you all there. I'm a secret lemonade drinker. We just have heat for about 9 months out of the 12 and maybe about 3 months of cold winter. That doesn't sound too bad. Oh, White's your fave? I haven't had lemonade for a long time. If I have a diet sody, I tend to go for like a Coke, Diet Coke. Countryside is not quiet. Screaming foxes every night around here. Well, around here we had screaming foxes in like March, but they've stopped now. So yeah, in the middle of the night I'd hear "Hey!" And I'd be like, I'm scared. And we had cats fighting for a while as well. Fighting or having relations. I'm not quite sure because I can't tell the difference when it comes to cats. But they were screaming like nobody's business, and it was horrible. But thankfully, all that's quietened down now. I got a very odd comment on the Temu video. Somebody said it wasn't cute when Foodie was sexualizing cats either. And I was like, what on earth are you talking about? I didn't I didn't even sexualize the cat. So I have no idea what they were on about. Hello, Mrs. Marple. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Sneaking into the fridge at night, exactly. Yeah, the 70s advert, Ginger. Yeah, exactly. Those lollies you got from Asda are making your lips sore. That's a bit odd. Are you in Canada, are you too? It's lovely. The Strait of Juan de Luca. She liked to do that with Sam. Oh, I see. Very odd. But no, I thought that they were talking about me saying something about Julia, and I was like, huh? Well, I didn't say anything. I said she had a crush on I said she had a crush on Johnny Marr. Oh, my neighbour's outside and I have their parcel. I'm gonna be right back in that case so I can catch them, yeah? So just give me a minute. Julia's time to shine. um yeah. Um I had a parcel and my neighbours had a parcel and they just left the parcels out in the foyer. So I took my neighbour's parcel because I didn't want it to get nicked or anything. That was to do with Chantel, not me. Well, they said that it wasn't cute when Foodie did it either. So I'm wondering if it was like something I said, and I don't think I said anything. I don't really say anything like that. Did I say anything like that, Julia? All I said was that Julia had a crush on Johnny Marr. I'm wondering if that was it. And I only said that because Julia plays guitar. And that's why you got a crush on Johnny Marr, because you like to play guitar, Julia, right? Hey, exactly. Julia says hello. Yeah, Zeb's is very shy being. So who knows? Maybe one day, but I'm not going to force him to appear on camera or anything like that. No worries, Ruby. You take care and you have a lovely weekend. Yeah, I don't know. I was just, sometimes like 99% of the comments are lovely. But I do get the occasional stupid comment. Julia does play guitar with the Spiders from Mars, don't you? She plays it left hand. She plays it too far. Yeah, and I've had to block a few people recently as well. With being mentioned on Foodie Beauty's live stream recently, I've noticed a few commenters being like, "Well, how do you know if you being fat? Because you're fat." Yeah, I know. I'm just not as fat as her. Fat on fat crime. Yeah, you're bloody fat. Did you know that? Yeah, yeah, I do. I think it's a bit obvious that I'm still a bit fat, you know? Foodie has Crusaders. Yeah, it seems like it. I've had to block a few. Were they her beezers? I don't know. I didn't really care to find out too much. I had a little bit of fun with one who I pinned their comment because they were such a moron. And then I decided to just block them because honestly, I'm too old for bullshit like that. Yeah. So, if people want to say shit, then they can do it. They can do it angrily without me noticing. I give it a flip. Good morning, Doris. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. It's scary how many people like Chantal there are out there. Well, yeah, that's why she gets that's why people give her memberships and stuff like that. It's all one of those things. An absolute load of shite. I ran out of paprika again. I'm terrible with the amount of paprika that I use on my food. I really need to I really need to invest in paprika. Her bees is just egg her on in their troubles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was accurate timing after I got mentioned in one of her streams, and then people came over. Yeah. She had her new striped day dress on backwards. Oh yeah, she did, didn't she? The stitching was all out of whack as well, wasn't it? She looked like I don't know, she looked like a mint. That's all I could kind of describe it as. She just looked like a mint. Like a mint sweet. You know what I mean. Like, I'm sure you can envisage that. You're taking control of your life and your health, though you're responsible and accountable and honest about your struggles. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does seem to. Yeah, cheap and nasty mint. It does seem to make people angry that I'm losing weight. So, I've had fat acceptance people come after me before. I'm used to it, right? And they're like, "No, you're setting a bad example for fat people." I'm like, "How? What? Not being fat?" um, yeah, it's just so stupid. Like, so you're allowed to tell me what to do about my body, i.e., stay fat. But then, when I say something critical about them, they're like, "Oh, you can't say that." Whatever. A buttermint, yeah. A big buttery ball. Fat acceptance is toxic, yeah. Like, honestly, screw them. I'll tell you what I always told my children, do not feed a fire only grows. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, just have to basically block all the trolls because what's the point? Up close, the fabric looks really cheap. Yeah, it will be like in tatters if she did. Like if she does it on a 20-degree wash, it might be safe, but anything higher than that, bleh. It is my life, exactly. It's my life. Don't you forget. It's my life. It never ends. You know. Acceptance is acceptance. That's exactly. Could you react to some of the fat acceptance YouTube videos? Yeah, I can do that. My Mancunian accent sounds like Frank Sidebottom. He's the guy with the giant head, right? Talk talk. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking, well, yeah, I thought it was but it's actually talk talk, wasn't it? It's my life. Don't you forget. I can carry a tune most of the time. Just have to do a warm up first. React to Secret Eaters. Yeah, I'm planning on Secret Eaters. I'm looking through some episodes because they have copyrighted music. So I have to be careful of that. Because I've been looking at British obesity documentaries, and they have operations in them, and I'm not sure if I personally would be able to show the operation footage. So I think what I might have to do is just cut out the whole bit where they do the operation for the weight loss surgery, and then obviously, you know, move over the timing. How long do we think the Temu shoes are going to last? I don't know. I mean, she went outside in them, didn't she? And her feet were a lovely shade of purple. Isn't it deeper purple, dark shade of pale, deep purple? Yeah, super size versus super skinny is on the list too. Like I say, it's all about trying to get around the copyrighted music. Yeah, exactly. TS licorice. She did look like a bag of licorice, all sorts. What did I say in the video? She looked like a melted bag of Jolly Ranchers. That too. Love that for her. Exactly. Do they fit the shoes? She kind of spills into them, so I guess you could say she fits in them. When you're a big person, you do have to take into account your fatness when you're looking for shoes. Um, so I'm kind of still a size 12, but I think eventually I'll probably be a size 11, because obviously, losing fat on my feet is something that people don't tend to realize. Um, but at least they don't look like that bloke in the video I did the other day where he looked like a bread roll. And I think stream wise, I think I've put the bit rate at a good level. Zebs, I've put the bit rate at 4000 KB. I think that's good enough for the stream because I don't know if you remember, I used to have my kilobytes at 2000, and now I've doubled them. The stream seems to be going a lot smoother for me on my side anyway. She walks over her shoes all the time. Yeah, she does have a strain. She drags her feet. I've noticed one, but it looks like she drags her feet. And as we saw, like I said earlier, we saw her try and do a high kick, and it wasn't even a medium or low kick. It was kind of like Mariana's Trench kind of thing. Yeah, your feet shrink along with your waist, yeah. It's only gaming. Yeah. Oh, it says that now it's not receiving enough video. Yeah, well, yeah. I'll have to get back on the gaming streams. I really want to get back on them. But I'll probably just do it on Twitch, to be fair. What are your favourite things about Zebs? Well, he's kind, he's considerate, he lets me act like a complete fool. Um, he's easy to talk to. And I think the best thing about him is that when we're in each other's company, we are comfortable in the silence. And I think that's the best thing when you meet somebody where you can sit in silence and be truly comfortable. You don't need to be talking all the time. You can just be sat there doing nothing, and you can just say random things like, "I bought some crisps if you want to get some," and then he'll be like, "Have you?" And that, we're fine with that, and we can have the meaningful, deep conversations when we need to. You know. Shucks, exactly. Hello, Enclave. Lovely to see you. Welcome in. My hair looks great. Thank you so much. Where did we meet? Facebook. I know. I I do love my Zebby boy. Even if I need to find Jesus. Comfortable silences and laughing together is great. Yeah, it is. It's the best thing. I mean, I make no bones about it. I've always been a very awkward person. Um, but, Zebs is just loves me for the strange being I am. Oh, that's right, Enclave. So yeah, I'm glad I'm glad my poetry's been well received in the videos. I've enjoyed doing them too. I didn't do any Thursday or Friday because I do a lot with my voice on Thursdays and Fridays. So I don't want to do too much. No worries, Unicorn Farts. It was lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again soon. Um, yeah, so there'll obviously be more of that. Um, and there'll be different kinds of reacts. So thinking about YouTube memberships, I think I might bypass them for a different membership style, like on Coffee or something. Just because I want to do music-based things and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I'm still in the midst of thinking about it. So it's not anything that's set in stone at this point. But yeah, I think something like Ko-fi or Patreon would be better for me because I'm obviously doing more creative things in terms of like music and poetry and stuff like that. Will you and Zeb get engaged? We are engaged. The Kay's cooking rack was so good. Thank you. She didn't strike me, no. But I am very wary of her now. So I don't know if I should do another react to her. I might try it. I might try again. I don't know. But I'm not guaranteeing another K video. K is known for striking, yeah. Well, I think it's more her son. He probably has control of the channel. Um, because I like K. I've got no qualms with her. She just can't cook for toffee, you know? Yeah, she is a demon for strikes. Oh, that's okay, Lilith. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Hello, Cami Jade. Welcome in. Kami. Been enjoying your content. Love to listen to your videos while at the gym. That's very kind. Thank you. Aye. I mean, Kay's quality of video has slightly improved, to be fair, but I don't know if that's her doing or Big Man Lee. How long have we been engaged for? Oh, it must be like 2 years. 2 years, I think. Welcome in, Mousy Pondu. Lovely to see you. First live. Fabulous, darling. Hello, Shah. Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. You're loving my poetry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, Hopefully it gets to the point where I can sing my own songs, maybe. Obviously, my voice isn't fantastic right now. It's getting better, obviously. Um, so yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Because I just like to do my creative stuff, alongside the reacts. It was Zebs that popped the question. Yeah, Uncle, I do get regarded by people as a teddy bear and like a warm aura and stuff like that. Talking about music really excites people. Your mum would cook like Kay, or that is unfortunate. Where were we at the time? I was at home and he was at home. Honestly, we're not big for like spectacular gestures. We're just like, we want to get married. Yeah, all right then. I don't really go for like, I don't really go for the big fuss, honestly. The music taste really is iconic. Takes me back to my brothers showing me the music, same music and loving it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have an affinity with my music tastes, which is really fantastic, to be honest with you. I'm glad I could find a lot of kindred spirits out there. I'll have to do more Cure songs, actually. I've been in the mood for it. No, no, we weren't. No, he was at his house. I was at mine. That's what I meant, Deborah. Yeah, Lee does the taste test sometimes, unless there's cheese in, because as we all know, Lee can't have cheese. So the recipe that I did the react to had cream cheese in it, didn't it? Lee can't have cheese, so it was down to Kay to do that. Yeah. So uh, I mean, Lee himself does daily vlogs, apparently, and yeah, Lee can't have cheese. Yeah, Lee himself does daily vlogs, and they are what you'd expect, especially when he says, "For my tea, I'm having," it's some brown slop, you know. You still have cheese though. You just have to suffer the consequences. Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? Like I used to know somebody who would have fish and it would go straight through them, but they love fish, so you know You got to take the pleasure and the pain, I suppose. You wonder if it's lactose in general or just cheese. I'm pretty sure he's had stuff with cheese in before, honestly. 6 days in a row. For my tea, I'm having a meal deal. Yeah, yeah. There is like a super cut of all his for my tea stuff. If you can find it, it is very funny because a lot of it is diabolical looking. Half of it doesn't look cooked, and I don't think it was Kay that cooked it. I think it was him. So she's obviously passed down the cookery skills, and it's not cordon bleu, it's cordon bleu. Carrots and onions are okay with Lee though. They sure are. They sure are. And their tastes is like carrots and onion, don't they? So your dad's that way. He can't have shellfish, but he still goes all out and just takes the allergy pill. Yeah. I mean, for the longest time, I thought I was allergic to potatoes, but it was because I ate so bloody many. And now I have a normal amount of potatoes. So, I don't suffer any consequences anymore. Everything sounds better with a bit of chimney sweep to it. That it does. It bloody well does, yeah. I like how she puts salt and pepper on a damp plate. When I saw that she did that, I was like, why? Why are you doing that? And then she dumped all the salt on the hob. Get away with your K, you silly cow. Uh, I love you though. Don't strike me. Makes me smile when she says onions and salty and peppier. Yeah, she does have her nice little quips, I must say. You are the same with pasta, yeah. That's why excuse me. That's why I'm saying that you should try the legume pasta, like the chickpea pasta or the green pea pasta. It might actually help. So it could be something to do with the gluten or the way the pasta's made. I don't know. Could possibly be. So yeah, I think I'll have to do some more TikTok research and have a look at more fat acceptance, what I eat in a day stuff. I'm planning to do more Becky Jones content as well, because she's just hit 700,000 followers on TikTok, and she's still eating like a minotaur. So we can have another look at her and see what she's been doing with herself. I think Kay's sweet, but her dishes make me weep to my ancestors. Yeah, same with mine. Best one was when she baked dry spaghetti in the oven. Oh no. Yeah, I remember that. She wrapped mince around dry spaghetti and then she roasted the spaghetti and the mince. That's the one, isn't it? Oh God, it looked awful. More Becky Jones. Yeah, that'll be coming. I just wanna I haven't looked at her TikTok for a while, so I wanna see what she's playing at. Yeah, there's been some diabolical K dishes over the years, really, haven't there? Yeah, Paul Zebs has IBS, so we have to be quite careful with the kind of things that we consume. Her fried rice tripped you out too, yeah. Her fried raw rice. Mmm. Yum 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 yum. Oh God. It was blacker than the night, those rice grains. Her beef Wellington haunts my dreams. Do I watch Not David? I do, yeah, yeah. He does ream Becky, yeah. He does Becky Jones stuff on a Friday, I believe. Um Unfortunately I contacted him, and he hasn't got back to me about like doing a collab because I wanted to do a collab with him about Becky Jones. But I guess because he's in America, it's difficult to find like the overlap in like schedules. So, but you never know. Hopefully, raw and burnt at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Ari. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lee was like, it's a bit crunchy. It tastes like rice, but not rice, you know. I only ever seen one of Kate's videos, and that's the one I showed. Kate, Bet or Becky? Huh? I don't know. Poor Lee, but at least he's supportive. Yeah, exactly. He's like, get funny. I mean, you know, if he said he didn't like it, then he wouldn't ever have any dinner, would he? So he knows what he's doing. Just cleaned the house and found some rabbit ears from a costume and was having a laugh. Oh, lovely. Did you put them on? Becky Jones was wearing a t-shirt with Boston on it. David commented on that because it's his hometown. Coincidence? She does wear those kind of things a lot, so I don't know if it was like a dig at him. Well, there was a controversy with Becky recently before her kicking a kid out of dancing. I know. A personal trainer counted up her calories, and she was like, "Well, you shouldn't be doing that, actually." And he offered her free personal training, and I think she blocked him. They were heartbroken when their greyhound Ziggy passed away. Yeah, yeah. They've got a new dog now, though, haven't they? Night, night, Ziggy. See you morning, pal. Yeah, I think everything gets a thumbs up from Lee, to be fair. Your dad was always the great chef. When your mum cooked, your dad had to coach us to be as supportive as Lee. Yeah, that's fair. But then you try to always make sure that dad cooked as often as possible, right? You like Becky Jones. She doesn't mean anyone any harm. Well, you say that, right? But there's a big rumor going around that she forced a 5-year-old to leave a Morris dancing class because she didn't like the kid's mum. I'm still looking into that to see if it's verifiable, but that's the rumor that's going around at the minute. Real awkward. How are my singing classes going? They're going very well, thank you, Ari. We did technique on Thursday, about like the placement of the larynx when I'm singing the same note to make something sound darker or brighter, you know? So, yeah. Cooking with Kate. I don't know. Oh, Kay's cooking, you mean? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You heard about that, but you didn't really understand her explanation. Yeah, that's why I'm looking into it a bit more. I might have to go to Reddit to see if there's anything on there. But it's certainly something very interesting if she did do that, because kicking a 5-year-old out of a dance class because you don't like their mum, what's the kid done to you? You know, just tolerate the mum being there. Sounds stupid. If someone often swells up, it's not a bad idea to get one pair of shoes to wear just in case. Oh, but what, like foodie, you mean? Dad was in charge of Thanksgiving and Christmas. We just always said it was so your mum could take a break. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm gonna have a look at the I'm gonna have a look at the TikTok where she's explaining about this child. Yeah, she used her dad, Becky Jones's dad has vascular dementia. Um, and she uses him for content, which I'm not very fond of. Um, so yeah, I feel like there's something there with Becky that is very insidious. And I'm trying to look into it to see if I can find anything because I just feel like with her there is something there that is really yeah, really horrible, you know? Because I just get that aura from her. I think something like that happened because she sounds so defensive and is speaking quickly with a so there attitude when she was talking about it. Yeah, I think so. I think there is something there. So like I say, I think more research is required, and I'm going to try and speak to David as well to see if we can both talk about it because that might be a fun video or stream to do. I bet it was just an excuse. Yeah. Um, yeah, like I say, I've always found something like other than the what was I going to say? I've completely forgotten because I was reading Deborah's comment. You don't know what she does for work. No, she doesn't do anything. She earns her money from TikTok. Becky Jones' only source of income is TikTok. And um there's obviously theories that she is her dad's carer, and obviously that's not, we can't confirm that. So yeah, I feel like she wheels him out for content sometimes, and I just don't think that's a very nice thing to do. Because she's got form for it, because she used her grandma's death for content too. She used her dog's death for content as well. So she uses other people's deaths for content too. So she seems to use people passing away for content. A fellow TikToker passed away a few months ago. She did a 1 minute and 1 second video talking about it. Yeah, a bit sus if you ask me. Why would you? Because you only earn money on videos that are 1 minute plus on TikTok, and it's very suspect that the video went to 1 minute and 1 second in order to get the revenue. So I think there is something there. I think there is something to not just her like horrible eating habits. I think there are other things there that make her a horrible person. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, she never knew this person that passed away either. Um, so you talked about someone's death recently in a video because they had bipolar and it related to you in that way. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Like if I was talking about somebody's death from because I had a personal affinity with that person or it's something that I really related to, then I would definitely talk about it for a wider audience because for like visibility's sake, my nan passed away from pancreatic cancer 2 years ago, and if I was doing content then I would probably have talked about it and made sure that people, you know, check themselves for any kind of cancer, really, um, because you know it's such a devastating disease that affects so many people, and just It's just something that we should all talk about, really. Hello, Mom Anna. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hello, Kat. Welcome in. Lovely to see you too. Yeah, unfortunately, Donna. Um, you know, I try my best to make my little space on YouTube um as positive as possible. And you know, sometimes I may miss the mark, I don't know. Um, but when I talk about things like trying to curb my own overeating and talking about my weight loss, I I want that to be from a positive place. And um I get so many messages from people and so many comments from people um saying that my weight loss journey is influencing people, and it's overwhelming, honestly. But I feel like that I'm doing some good out there if people are losing weight thanks to seeing something I've done. And you know what? That makes me so happy, honestly. And it just shows you that social media and YouTube and stuff like that can be a positive influence. But unfortunately, some people, um, like Foodie and Amber, use their platform for shite things. So, yeah. Basically, I do my best, and I try and be in the best headspace as possible. And obviously sometimes, I'm not in a good headspace like I wasn't last week. And, I'm not going to be like some people that will um discuss my problems and foist them off on my audience, because you guys don't deserve that. You guys deserve to see the best of me, you know? And it's not about like forcing positivity on everyone. It's about being as real as possible and just showing this side of yourself, and showing that you can make positive changes to your life if you just put some effort in. So, thank you guys. I really appreciate you all being here. You linked to YouTube channel you found today, a nice British lass on a weight loss journey. Where did you link it, RSH? Welcome in, by the way. Did you link it in the chat? I didn't actually see it. It was in today's video. All right, I'll have a look then. No worries. It should show up on my studio. Continuing to watch you keeps reminding me to not feel daunted and to not give up. I was feeling depressed, but I came out of it. I really appreciate that, Ari. As somebody who, I live with depression every day, and I used to let it get to me when I was in a really bad place, but now I don't, and now I'm in like a great place, and yeah, take each day as it comes, and if you can improve yourself by 1% every day, you're winning. That's the only way I can put it. Hello, Mr. Ranger Lab. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Never worry about being late. Never apologise for being late. Don't worry. I'm like the anti-foodie. Actually preaching real health and inspiring people rather than changing nothing and overeating on camera every 2 hours. I appreciate that, Mousy. I do my best, and that's one of the reasons why I started doing the Foodie Reacts, is because my eating habits have improved so much, and I've changed so much in the past few years, that I feel like there are people out there that could possibly benefit from seeing me succeed at certain things. And yeah, that's just doing the best I can. That's all I can ask of myself, really. Just do the best you can. And Zeb shouting from the background, "Stop being a fool." Yeah, that helps too. I'm sorry for your loss, Mormana. But yes, we do keep moving forward, and each day gets better, honestly. Am I up to date with the Anne Boleyn drama? Kind of, kind of. Um, I don't follow many Anne Boleyn reaction channels. I think it's just Mavis and Mutthead and Gallworld Ireland that do the Anne Boleyn stuff. And obviously Gallworld Island leads a busy life, and as do Mavis and Mutthead too. So you know, um, I keep up with them because they're my favourites for the Anne Boleyn stuff. Yeah, yeah, I love Mavis and Mutthead. Shout out to my aunties up north. What was it that Oscar Wilde said? A gentleman is neither late nor early. He arrives exactly when he intends to. Yes, exactly. Staying busy helps. It does. It does. Yeah. You got to keep doing things. I really enjoy hearing about the what you eat, the weighing and counting calories. Did you ever get to a place where your brain says this can't always work? Yeah, I always felt like I was getting a bit bored of weighing everything, but then I realized I've got to trust the process. And trusting the process has gotten me to where I am now. So, as long as I'm in a calorie deficit and I'm eating healthily, the weight's going to fall off. And I'm walking most days. Sometimes I don't walk some days, and that's fair. Um, so yeah, trusting the process is a big help. Sorry, Kat, you said something. Your weight loss journey is in fact influencing me. I need to be down around 30 kg to be at the perfect weight for my height. Well, I'm glad I inspired you, Kat. And I hope your weight loss journey is going well. This is the thing. When I start talking long, I do miss chats, so I do apologize. Yeah, a Mousy, Mavis and Mutthead are lovely. You should definitely give them a watch. I recommend them. I mean, they recommended me initially. Look where I am now. So much, I will be forever indebted to those two ladies, honestly. Absolutely adore them. Zachary Michael is pretty fun too. I used to follow him on Twitch and he watches Dollar Tree Mums on there. Oh, does he? I didn't know he was on Twitch. I don't mind a bit of Zachary Michael every now and then. You could do with growing a few centimeters. We stan Mavis and Mutthead. We do. We do. This is a Mavis and Mutthead stan account. They did. They did do. Yes, RSH. They did a good couple of videos on feeders and stuff, which ties in with the whole Amberlynn Tommy bullshittery. So, yeah, definitely worth a watch for sure. And I get their references too, which is even better for me being a middle-aged Brit. Ah, yes. You like Mr. Snowflake, but his community is a bit rough now. How so? I don't really watch Mr. Snowflake very much anymore. I know he does a lot of lives now. Tommy the Tummy. Yeah. I couldn't grow taller, so my only choice was to lose weight. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I got to 6'2". Otherwise, I'd look like a foodie. I'm still reeling over the dilly dally shilly shally reference. Yeah, I'm glad somebody got it, you know. Because I say that to my friends sometimes. Dilly dally shilly shally. But they watch the Japanese dub. And in the Japanese dub of Advent Children, Tifa says zurug 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 zurug, which is like a nonsense term because they don't have the direct translation for dilly dally shilly shally. You know how the FB foodie beauty community can be a bit mean. Oh, I see. Right. We'd all look like watermelons. Yeah, exactly. 6'2" is a wonderful height. It's pretty decent. I can reach high things. But yeah. I think when I was first involved in Goreward, I think I got a bit bedazzled by having Mr. Snowflake comment on my videos. Um, but you know, it is what it is. The whole the whole thing of me being new and fresh is kind of gone now. So, you know, I'm sat at 2,000 subscribers. I'm fine with that. I'm having fun. That's what it's all about. Got a lovely community on the go. What else could I wish for? Henry Cavill? Yeah, all right then. Not me crying my 5'8" short body. Bless you. Yeah, I have to lift Zebs up to get things. It's not necessarily Mr. Snowflake's fault, but his community has become pretty nasty, sadly. Oh, that's a shame. I think when he's finished the Shattered Reality, it might get better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Everyone wants a Henry Cavill. Yeah. Henry Cavill or Rhea Ripley. I don't mind either. Henry does a cameo in the Deadpool film. Oh, does he? What, as Superman or? I'll just go to the cupboard and point until until I lift you up. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Get the tin of beans. Really, I shouldn't put anything on the top shelf, but you know, there's only so much room on the bottom two shelves, eh? Mind you, when I go to supermarkets sometimes and there's a little old lady, they will be like, "Hello, can you get the tin of beans from up there? I'm really shy, you see." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." Replay gang. No worries, my man. You take care of yourself. Have a lovely day. Oh, you used to have little old ladies ask you to help in the shop, did she? Hello, Amy. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Ah, you did manage to catch me. Obviously, you know, I don't go for very long, but yeah, it's nice for people to come in. You're 5 foot, Debbie. Hey, when you're a lady, you can be whatever height you want, as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately for men, there seems to be a cut-off point. It's a shame, really. I think that's why I have to take breaks from the ALR community. She's boring. She just trolls, and the community is so angry and nasty because it's hate bots. Yeah, Ari, that's one of the reasons why I don't cover her, because one, her speech inflections do my head in, um, and yeah, she's very troll like. No worries, RSH. You take care of yourself and have a lovely week. Becky Jones, she has zero issue with the 5-year-old whatsoever. It's more the mum. They're cousins and don't have a nice relationship, so it would have affected. Oh, I see. Like I say, I'll have a look more into it, Deborah, just to see. Amy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. You have a lovely weekend too. Very kind of you. Too short fetishized. Oh. So I don't really have much. So I don't really see ladies in that way. So my fiance is 5'8", and I literally cannot shop without him. These German grocery shelves are high as flip. Um, are they? Well, I guess I don't notice as much. When I went to Frankfurt, the shelves were all right. I guess it's just because I'm a bit tall. I loved going to Germany. I'd definitely go to Germany again. Maybe not Berlin. Um, I don't know. Maybe Frankfurt again would be nice because it did seem. I did think there's more to it than what I saw for like a weekend. Because I went to Frankfurt for a game convention, and yeah, I obviously didn't see too much. The first time a man called me a shorty, I stepped up on a stool and started a fight. Oh, blimey. It was the girl's first day at dancing. It was nothing to do with the girl. It was her cousin's daughter, and the cousins have a hostile relationship. The company asked, could this cause friction? Well, I believe, Deborah, that Becky's mum is friends with the leader of the Morris dancing troupe. And I think that might be why there were issues. 5 foot is better for ladies than gentlemen, yeah. Hello, two dots, welcome in. Too tall as a girl and people comment when you wear heels. I guess everybody has the height issues then. I apologise. Hamburg's lovely, especially walking around the main part of the docks. Okay, might have to have a look into that. Thank you for the super sticker, Ari. I appreciate that. You'll be 46th on the 7th. Oh, that's soon. Happy birthday. And your son, who you haven't seen in 3 years, as you live a 3-day drive apart, is coming August 11th for a week. Well, I hope you have a marvellous time. That sounds like it's going to be exciting for you both. That's amazing. You're fine being a short king, exactly. We stand a short king, darling. Hello, Elle. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. You finally caught alive. Here I am, darling. I'm not on for much longer, but I am here. But yes, so there's somebody on TikTok called I think she's called Jelly Bean Sweets, and she does mukbangs on TikTok, and apparently she's gained a massive amount of weight doing these really short mukbangs. She ate 6 donuts in 3 minutes, which is, yeah, quite excessive. Um, I don't know if I want to cover it because it's like mukbang stuff. I just want to, I'll have to maybe check it out and see. But apparently she's gained a massive amount of weight from doing mukbangs. Pure feeder content. Yeah, I might not cover it then. But yeah, me. I don't understand women's fixation with tall men. I'm 5'3.5" tall. Some fairground rides have a minimum height requirement. Are people like that too? Yeah, unfortunately. I dated a guy who was 4'10" and shorter than me. Sort of perspective. Yeah, true. Like, you can fall in love with anyone who's any height, really, can't you? Doesn't matter. It's just like people on Tinder who are like, I'm looking for a man in finance, 6'5", thick thighs, or whatever it is. I mean, we're all looking for a man in finance, dear. She's been getting a ton of heat lately because of how clearly feedery it is, and it's wild. Yeah, I bet that's where foodies like saying, "Oh, I could do that." That's where she had a little TikTok phase, you know. I don't think foodie's gone live on TikTok for a while now, has she? Because she's realised she only made like 2 dinar, which is enough for what? Half a pizza? But TikTok is full of mukbangers, fat acceptance people, strange British people. It honestly, it's like a mine of content for people in my niche, you know. So I'm definitely gonna have to have a look more into it. I mean, you saw in that men's fat acceptance TikTok that I did. Um, it was there's a guy who pours Kool-Aid on himself for each video. Stupid. PD shenanigans are wild, yeah. I see you with a lovely, tall, dark, handsome man. I'm with a tall, dark, handsome man who's 5'8". Why did Foodie go outside her apartment at 1:30 a.m.? To show the Haders that she could go outside. Actually, I think it was to show Salah that she could go outside, and he's like, okay, whatever. Hello, Cariad. Welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you're streaming. You having a shit day? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm not much. I'm on not on for much longer, Cariad, but obviously, you know, replay gang gang. Hello, Tammy. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Your handsome man's 5'6". You're 5'7". Well, there you go. It can happen at any height, at any age, at any class. Zebs is tall, dark, and handsome, for sure. I'm just taller, that's all. I Well, I think that'll be it from me. Well, yes, we'll leave what Zeb said there. Yeah, I want to thank you all for being here. Um, it's yeah, it's just I'm just so I'm just so thankful for the amount of love I receive every day. Um, there's obviously not really much else I can say to that because I just get embarrassed from all the compliments that I get, and not in a bad way. Um, it just yeah, it just feels good, and I'm not used to it. If we were all the same height, life would be horrible. Yeah, just be careful looking into that kind of things that you don't go to the dark place. Yeah, I appreciate that, Debbie. I'm gonna try and not um look at it too much. What I've been doing with the foodie mukbangs is looking at transcripts. So I might see if I can do that with TikTok. I'm not sure if I can, but I'm in a lot better of a mindset now. So yeah, I don't think I'll let myself get to that situation again anytime soon. Thank you, Ari, for coming in. Appreciate you. Have a lovely walk, Donna, and have a lovely weekend. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's wonderful having everyone here. I really appreciate it. So, my love to everyone here. I appreciate you all, and you take care of yourselves and have a marvelous Saturday. All right. So I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, Lilith, you had to do that. I was just about to finish. Wish I could give more, but I may be more broke than Foodie at the moment. But thank you for being a fresh, kind voice. Honestly, if you cannot afford it, please don't feel obliged to donate anything, honestly. I care more about your financial situation. I want you to have a good financial situation. You don't need to spend that much money on me if you don't have it available, okay? So please, 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 if you wish to donate to me, if that is awfully kind of you, I will always appreciate them, but please make sure that you can afford it, okay? Take that, all right? Thank you. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.